Hello everyone, I'm today with Marvin. Hi Marvin.
Hi Romain.
So we want to speak today about the newest stuff available on the Mindbug Online that will come live very soon. The new mod that is named Ascension, which is something related to modifying your deck, modifying cards. Can you tell me a bit more about it and what was your thought about this mod, Marvin?
Sure. Yeah, to be honest, it's something we are working on for quite a while. We first brought it to the kitchen table. I don't know, it must be 2 or 3 years ago when we first, I don't know, created this uh, little tokens that we could put on cards and thought about little powers that each of those mind bugs could have to support us during fights. And we have been experimenting with it, yeah, quite a bit. And yeah, we wanted to bring it to Mindbug Online and allow people to play with it, even though it's maybe not completely balanced and finished. And there's so much more stuff we want to bring, but yeah, it has been on our plan for so long that we thought it's now time to release it as a beta. And you can think of it as, yeah, I would say a roguelike game mode, a bit like, yeah, consider Magic Commander meeting Slay the Spire, something like that, and add some Mindbug cues to it, and then you will probably have a good understanding of how Mindbug Ascension works. First, choose one of the Mindbugs that are currently available in Mindbug Online. At the moment, we have four of them.
Yeah.
And once you have chosen one, you can see that they have different Mindbug powers or auras available. So at the beginning, you won't be have access to all of them. So that's something that's part of this progression with what makes this mode so attractive, because you need to unlock stuff step by step. But yeah, you choose one of those powers, and
Let's
yeah,
choose one.
they work in different ways. So, for example, the Mirror of Power, it allows you to defeat one of your allied creatures, and then when you do so, you explore a creature with the same power value. That means you get to play a card, another creature, or find another creature that has the same power value and get to play it. And yeah, these kind of powers give you some or should guide you in how you want to build your deck. So sometimes it will reward you to have super strong, powerful creatures with a high power value. Sometimes you will be looking for creatures with a certain keyword, and so on. And yeah, these powers can be activated a couple of times during the match, helping you to, yeah, experience the game in a more customizable form. So yeah, that's the auras.
Yeah. Okay, so let's see what happens if I select one. So here we have three cards. What are they?
So yeah, once you chose your Mindbug power, you get a starting deck, and the starting deck is always the same for this Mindbug. It's for this one, it's those 6 cards, and yeah, but 6 cards don't make a deck,
Oh,
so you need some more cards, and those cards will be presented to you as a choice of three. Um, and they come from your collection, which is also something new that we will talk about. And you pick one of those cards to add to your deck. So
okay.
here you have the choice between the Axolotl Healer, the Shield Box, and the Turf. So was your seventh cards, and you will get a few more picks. So compared to a normal Mindbug game, you have a little bit of agency over which cards will be in your deck, and you know your deck you are playing with, so there's no hidden information. So
Mm.
um, yeah, that's how your starting deck will look like, and it makes sure that every player starts with basically with a different deck, and has some choices over the deck.
Okay.
And
So,
yeah, then you can basically start with your first match and play against someone else, another player who has also a mind bug power, who has also chosen some of his cards, in his deck, and you play against the other player.
Okay, so
With every with every win or loss, you proceed in this particular run in this ascension, and you get to modify more aspects of your deck, making it more of your own. And this is the really exciting part about it, because this is the first time you really feel like playing a constructed form of Mindbug.
okay, so I will not play the game here, but just to show like what happened after we play the game. So here is like auras of my opponent, and technically, yeah, I can play a game. It's a normal game, right? But I have access to something more, that is the aura, right? Let's get a win from that. Ooh, I won. I'm super strong.
That's something only developers can do, right?
Yep. So now that I won, I get to again choice of card. So
Yeah,
what?
but this time it's different, right? So this time you not only get an additional creature to your deck, you get to remove one creature from your deck. So you basically replace one of your cards. So you can get rid of the cards that have been in your starting deck, and yeah, make it more of your own, like more fitting to the aura you have chosen.
Okay. So I can start building the deck of my life, right? With probably like 5 or 6 shark dogs. That's a good
Yes,
thing.
and yeah, we had a very intense and incredible matches. I remember the ones with the which card was it? The Trojan horse?
Ah, yeah, the suspicious
Mhm.
gift.
Suspicious gift, exactly. And yeah, so the decks can become really crazy, but also the decks of your opponents will become crazy. So the decks will be they
Yep.
will really feel like your own, like you had you build it, and that's a feeling a lot of people have been missing in Mindbug, and something we really enjoyed while working on this mode to make it yeah feel like it's something you as a player decided, you created this. It's your agency.
And so now that I've
And
changed a card, I get to choose an upgrade. And
yeah,
here,
and here, this is something really, really interesting because we wanted you to feel a bit more, yeah, like a mind bug itself, right? Mind bugs are traveling through the multiverse, collecting DNA from different creatures, combining it to create some super powerful creatures. And now you as a player get the same kind of power because you can upgrade your creatures in your deck with special abilities. So here in this example, you could choose a +1 power token,
yeah,
or
obviously
you
you will
could choose,
get more choice
yeah,
when it will be live, and I can apply it on a card, right?
exactly. So this is now a power 9 Tastic Starter if you apply it.
But I have a third
And
choice, right? Which is
there's another choice. Yes. Tell us about it.
so this surprise upgrade is a way to unlock new tokens. Basically, in a run, you will see the token you unlocked. So let's say you have like the +1 power, you have some ways to add keyword on your card, but there is like plenty of new and crazy tokens you will be able to get through games and apply on your cards. And to unlock them, you have like the choice to take this surprise upgrade, which is you don't know what will be behind it. So let's click on it, and yeah, I got to choose the poison quoting. So this is a new token I probably don't have yet, or a token I already have, but I have like a bit more chance to get also some more rare token, which are we designed a few legendary token that are giving you some really crazy upgrade on cards. So up to you to use them well, and then I can put that so this poison on any card. So let's say my chameleon sniper now will be poisonous, and if I choose it, I can see now that my chameleon sniper is now poisonous in addition to the rest. So what a threat!
Yes. But it can still be mind bugged from your opponent, so you need to play it wisely.
Exactly, yeah. Mindbug is still, I think it will be stronger than ever because you will be waiting for the card for your opponent boosted using the tokens. So, yeah, as I said, you have like tokens available, and those tokens are like giving you um, bonus and sometimes malus depending. Like let's say this one, the sense of smell, it will make your card a hunter, but you will get also -4 power. So you cannot apply that on all the card and expect to get it better. You have to think a bit on how you modify cards. And like let's say there is a few legendary tokens that are giving you like a bit stronger effects. So this one is like +3 power on your card that could make crazy stuff if you put that on a hunter or on a sneaky card. So
Yeah.
up to you to
We,
use them wisely.
yeah, but we don't want to spoil too many of
Yep.
them, right? So
No, no.
that's really one of the fun parts of this mode. You don't start with everything available to you. Not all the creatures are available to you, not all the auras are available to you, and not all the tokens are available to you. That stuff you will unlock over time. And
Yep.
this is something that has, in my eyes, really been missing in Mindbug Online before. That players have a progression when they play.
Yep.
That they get rewards that are valuable to them while they play. And this is another change that we have made. So now in the reward parts of each of those mind bugs, they unlock new cards for you, giving you more choices, more options in the progression mode and other modes that might be reliant on on your collection. They will also unlock new auras and yeah,
And more in the
allow you
future
to build
probably.
different decks. Yes.
Yeah. And so now in your collection, you will see the card you own and the card you do not own yet. So when you purchase a set, you don't have access immediately to all the card. You unlocked them through the progression pass, and you can see those that are a bit darkened, which are the card that you will unlock later. And so until you unlock them, you will not find them in the Ascension mode, right? It's to be unlocked later.
Just a few words about the what does it mean for the dual queue, for example. I think that's something we should
Yep,
also tackle because while you need to collect those creatures before you can use them in the Ascension mode, you can still mind bug how it was designed from the very beginning. You can still play um, just a set where
yep,
both players draw from the same card pool, where all of the creatures are available to you if you own the set. So um, that's something that's still available to you when you play a duel. But since we have more and more sets coming out on Mindbug Online as well, we need to make sure that we don't have 20 different queues where players can play a set, because otherwise you will not find opponents. We cannot spread our player base too much. So that's why yeah, and that's a feature that a lot of players have been asking for, which why we are introducing the asynchronous queues.
yep.
So maybe you can talk a bit about those before we then tackle the rotation.
Yeah, so basically the asynchronous mode, I think most of you that was already playing on the app was trying this mode or this way of playing against your friend. You can invite a friend and play an asynchronous game, so that means you don't have to play the whole game right now. You can just get back later after a few hours or one day and play a few moves if you want, and that allow you to play more game at the same time, but in a slower pace, I would say, and it's also easier to get to play Mindbug if you don't have so much time to spend on the app at once. And Asynchronous is there to help you play the set you like. So any set you like, you will be able to find any also player wanting to play this set. So let's say I want to play I don't know, First Contact plus New Servant that was not available to play at the queue up to now. So you will be able to play your First Contact and New Servant and create a game basically. So here I create one, I match someone, and I can start playing my game. You have basically 2 days to play your move. and you gain more time every time you play a move. So that's restricting you to just not never come back to a game and have a pending game. So yeah, then you can just leave the arena and come back later when my opponent will get some move done. And yeah, that's how it works for the asynchronous game. And beside that, we keep a queue, the rotation queue.
Yeah. So what's the special about the rotation queue? So it's basically giving you like a new handcrafted set to play with on a regular that is changing on a regular basis, which I don't know challenge you a little bit to adapt your play style, to adapt your mind bugging preferences based on the creatures that are in this set. This is something that will keep the game fresh, and a lot of players have been asking for it because we had the rotations in the past.
Yep,
So let's say we release a new set, it can totally be that in the first weeks the new set is the rotation basically
yep,
because we want to give you the experience of the set. But if you played it for quite a while, it can be super fun to add a few cards from another set or add some of the promo cards or the add-on pack cards or something like that, or mix two complete sets or maybe even more
yep,
to spice things up a little bit. And yeah, with this mix of different sets, with the rotation that changes regularly, with the asynchronous mode and the AI arena where you can play whatever set you want to experience, what you want to play or challenge your friend with, and the progression mode, I think, or the ascension mode, I think we have a very good offering of all the different ways of playing Mindbug for the players without splitting them into too many different queues. And yeah,
yep,
I think that's it's a very good upgrade for the mobile version of the game.
definitively. So you will have to choose which one you want to play, but basically live play will be rotation or ascension. And for all the other play, offline basically will be still AI. You will play against an AI with the AI arena, or play asynchronous if you like to play mini games. You can open 10 of them different on different sets and come back every day to play your moves and enjoy the set you like the most. So that's obviously you will also play a ranked on those, so it's not shown. Well, I mean, it's shown there that you will also compete on a ranked queue by playing asynchronous. So if you are like a competitive player, that will be a way to grind the ladder. The only thing is there will be no reset every month like the rotation is doing. At the moment there is no reset, so you can just grind and climb the ladder and try to claim basically the first place of a set you really like and you feel confident to play with. That's for the duel. So
Some people have been asking for the Colosseum
yep,
because it's been offline for quite a while because we had different queues open and we didn't want to split the player base anymore. But the Colosseum is basically, I would call it more like an event-based game mode where we have or try certain modifications of the game. Like, for example, we had the snowstorm week where all the cards were kind of hidden when you have to take your mindfuck decision. These little changes that oftentimes a little bit like more funny, more random, not so most of them were not so competitive, but were a nice twist to the game, and they allowed you to, I don't know, adapt to a new situation, play with it for a few days or maybe just a few matches, and become good at it, and maybe win one of the Colosseums and earn your promo cards.
yep,
And with now the collection being way more important in the game, also the promo cards become way more important because that's something you can use in the Ascension mode or in other game modes, and that's something we definitely want to bring back with the Colosseum. But I it's not 100% sure, but I don't think it will be something that's like open for the entire week. It's more like something, okay, on Wednesday we open the Colosseum. It's open on Wednesday, but then it will be closed. It will come back maybe next Wednesday or something. So it's more like a day or a weekend or something,
Yep.
and should feel more like an event and less like an additional game mode that's open for all the time.
Mm-hmm. Yep, it will be yeah, mostly fun stuff happening there, and we may also test stuff that we want to implement in the Ascension directly into the Colosseum. Would be a good way to showcase some new stuff, crazy stuff happening in there. So yeah, that's it for the three main modes basically we have in the app, and that will be so supported all together very soon with the new update. That's all, I think.
That's all.
And yeah, I hope everyone will enjoy what we did so far for that mode. For sure, the Ascension will be a beta, released as a beta, so accessible to anyone. You will play with your collection, obviously, but anything can happen if we decide to change or to adapt to balance stuff. We will do, and if anything is it's something you really like in the mode, don't hesitate to tell us, and we will take feedback. And yeah, we really want to make this mod super great for people that want a bit more control over the deck and what they build. So I think it will be a bit more combo mod, right? Comparing to normal Mindbug, you will find a super cool combo in that. And yeah, so far we had a lot of fun playing this, so we hope that you all will also have a lot of fun playing. So thank you, Marvin, for sharing with me this moment, explaining to everyone what is new in the app. As a release date, I would say that it should be around probably something like around 10 or between 10 and 17 of October, something like this. So very soon. We just need to polish stuff and to make sure that everything is working properly, and that will be there soon.
Thank you very much, Romain. It was a
Thank you,
pleasure
Marvin.
as always, and I'm looking forward to play against you and some of the listeners
Oh yeah,
in
me
the
too.
mode.
I want to see how crazy the player will be finding out like some really cool combo in the game and which card they prefer to see and so on. Would be cool to see.
Yeah. You know, there's still something we want to do. Not sure how far we are with implementing it, but we want to allow players to, I don't know, compete with the best deck they built in one of their Ascension runs over, let's say, a season or a month or whatever. And at the end of this season, you can choose one of your decks you built in one of your Ascension runs and compete in a tournament against other players and their strongest Ascension deck.
Yep.
This will be like pure craziness
Yeah.
of the best Mindbug combo decks you can think of. And that's something I would really, really like to play in a tournament like that.
Definitively. That's yeah, the direct next iteration we will probably do on the Ascension to make player continue playing with their favorite deck during tournaments or even like probably friendly games. You invite one of your friend and you just battle him with the latest crazy deck you get in the Ascension, and you just have a lot of fun playing. So yeah, that's what we
Okay.
want. Those.
Thank you, everyone, for listening.
Thank
Thank
you,
you, Romain,
everyone,
for
and yeah, see you soon. Don't hesitate to come on the Discord and share your thought about all this. We will be glad listening to you. So, bye
see you
bye,
all.
everyone, and see you soon.
Bye.